Now, good morning everyone, and one more time, welcome to this new video. Now, here's a question I received from from a female friend of mine. She asked me this beautiful question: what is the meaning of being disrespectful to your husband or your boyfriend, whoever might be to you? What is the meaning of being disrespectful to your husband or to your man? Listen well. Women, wherever you are, whether you're a girl, you're a lady, you're a woman, you're a mother, you're a bride, listen well to this video. This video concerns you. I'm not going to take your time. I'm not going to be long. A lot of you women think that being disrespectful to my husband or to my boyfriend is like talking to him in bad way or insulting him or doing 1, 2, 3. All those things are good, are part of it. But the most important thing when you do that to your husband is a total disrespectful to him, is when you don't obey him. Because I know a lot of you are Christians. You read the Bible. Why the Bible said, women, obey your husband. Be submitted to your husband. Be submission, obedience to your husband. Why? Because from submission or obedience come respectful, trust, communication, and all other things that come under a relationship. It comes from obedience, submission to your husband. What does that mean? Being a good woman, being a good wife, you do what your husband tell you to do. Your husband become your friends. Your husband become your best friend, your father, your pastor, your everything. Somebody that you lay yourself on when there's situation, when there's problem. You go to your husband first. You respect your husband. You consider him the most. You consider him more than anyone. You consider him more than anyone. In terms of everything, you go to your husband first. As a good woman, you go to your husband first. You tell him 1, 2, 3, baby, I have 1, 2, 3, I have this, I have such situation, I have such problem, I need prayers, or I need this, that. You talk to your husband. Your husband become your everything. But the moment you start disobeying him, the moment you don't obey your husband anymore, when he tell you something to do, you don't do it, it's a total disrespectful to your husband. Your husband feel like he's no longer a man, because what make a man as a leader is when he's giving order and you apply it, you execute it. It's like you're going to the soldier. It's like a soldier. You listen to the order from your commander, your general, or the president of the country. When he says something, I want you to go and kill such person. As a good soldier, you go and do it. You obey. You are submitted. It's a commandment coming from up, be given to you. You do it. You execute it. It's the same thing in a relationship. When your husband say, I don't want to see you with such person, as a good woman, you submit yourself. You listen to yourself. A relationship is built between two people. There is no third person, there is no fourth person, there is no fifth. It's two people, that's it, period. When your husband tell you, I don't want to see you with such person, as a good husband, as a good wife, that you want to put, that you know that what my husband is telling me is seeing far, is a man. God is a watchman. God lifting up to watch things, to see things that as a woman I cannot see. It's the same thing in church. When you go to church, we execute everything that the pastor tells us, because he's the watchman of the church. He sees things that we don't see. Same thing in relationship. When you don't obey your husband anymore, when you don't do what your husband tells you to do, it's totally disrespectful to him. You are making him feel like he's no longer a man. You're not putting him in his position of a man, of a leader to lead you. Put that in your mind. He's your husband. You're supposed to come to him in everything. Baby, I want to go somewhere. What do you say? Baby, I want to go somewhere. What do you say? What do you say? I want to go and see such person. What do you say? If your husband give you that the permission, you can go. If he tell you no, you respect it, because he is a husband. He's the leader. He's the shepherd. He's the head of the relationship. And being a good woman, close your ears. Don't ever listen. Don't listen to anything that people can come and tell you about your husband. When you start believing things that people tell you about your husband, against your husband, you believe it, then you no longer consider him. You don't consider him. That means you don't believe in him. You're not putting yourself in. You don't put him in his position, because the only person you're supposed to listen, obey, respect, love, support, pray is your husband. When your husband tell you no, I don't want such person to be close to you. No matter who the person is, you do what your husband tell you to do first. I hope my message is clear. Keep it in mind, women. Consider your husband. Consider your man more than everyone. Consider and put him in his position as a man. And if he's a good man, I'm telling you, if he's a good man, he's going to lead you well. He will never lead you astray. He's going to lead you well. He's going to lead you. But you need to consider him. Tell him everything. Don't hide anything from him. Always tell your husband everything. This is a 7-minute video. I wanted to record it because this is very important for relationship, for marriage. Women, listen to this video always. Come back in yourself. Come back in line. Come back in line as a good woman. Do as your husband tell you to do. Do whatever your husband tell you to do, and you will see a good result at the end. Stay tuned. Stay blessed. For more videos, I'll come back again. Have a nice day. Learn and apply.